Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for Cancer for November 2016. So it's for Cancer for November 2016. Okay, basically way to start right at the beginning of November 2016. Guys, you're going to feel really good because you are going to have a really good news about a certain family member, an older family member than you, and this family member is very close to you. It's a male family member, it's a very mature family member, it's a very smart person, very hardworking person, and this particular male family member is actually going to do really well when it comes to their work, when it comes to their career, when it comes to their finances. They have been struggling for quite a while, they have been struggling for quite a lot, and you're worrying about it, and now this is going to kick off your November so good, because it's going to reflect on you, because I can see that you're going to feel so much power, so much happier, because your certain family member is going to start doing really well, and you're going to absolutely love it. Okay. Sorry. On another hand, what I was going to say, it's also in the first 9 days of November, in the very first 9 days of November, you are going to have a very good news, guys, when it comes to your health. And this is to all of you who were concerned about your health. This is for all of you who were thinking about your health in general. This is all of you who had maybe certain pain or maybe certain problems, and especially for all of you who had problems with health and you did not see any any differences, or you didn't see anything happening, anything changes, no improvements whatsoever. And in the very first 9 days of November 2016, guys, you're going to start feeling very good about your health, because very good about yourself, because your health is going to start improving. And this is why this time is extremely important, guys, because it's just going to start making you're going to start feeling so good. It's going to make you feel so much better, only knowing the fact that you're going to wake up with so much more energy. You're going to start waking up in the morning so happy, because you know your health is going to start improving. I'm really happy for you guys. The 9th day of November, the very 9th day of November, it's going to be very important, and especially when it comes to your health, and it's going to be really good. Also, guys, another thing I wanted to say to you about November, the beginning of November, it's very important. Now, whatever you were waiting for, okay, and it's financial, it's to do with the money, it's to do with the finances, okay, it could be absolutely anything. Whatever you were waiting for, if you were meant to be paid out by somebody, or if you're waiting for certain money through your work, or if you're waiting for certain money that's owed to you, or if you're waiting for a certain certain court case to finish, or any, if you're waiting for the results from certain court cases and things like that, just expect a very good thing, and expect a very positive thing and a very positive results when it comes to you guys. Whatever it is going to be very good and very positive financial news that you are going to get right at the beginning of November 2016, and it is going to be really good. So I can already tell you, see, you already had 3 very good news, and all these things are going to start manifesting, all these things are going to start happening right at the beginning of November 2016. Okay, so it's a very good start, okay? And also, what I was going to say, by the time you get to the mid-November, there is the certain family member that is going to be also needing your help. Now, this is when the situation changes a little bit, okay? This is when the situation changes a little bit, because that particular member is going to be very sad. That particular family member, it's actually gone through quite a lot, and this time I feel and see it's a female family member, okay, and it's very personal. It is going to be very personal, it is going to be very deep, it is going to be very, very emotional, but above all, extremely personal thing with that particular family member, this particular family member is going to be going on through, okay. They will be dealing with something very negative, they will be dealing with something emotionally hard and heavy, and they will be needing your help. So please, of course, you're going to help them. They will come to you as as a savior or something, you know, something like that. They will need you, they will need your help, they will need your energy. So of course you are going to help them, but like this you will be prepared to something like that. So it basically, this particular person is also going to be having a lot of sleeping difficulties, lots of sleeping problems, and this particular person is going to be going through anxiety, and their stress levels are going to be very, very sad. But above all, I can sense that this particular person is going to be very, very sad because of the certain period or certain stage in their life is coming to an end, or it came to an end, okay. I would also like to say that that particular family member is going to be very, very emotionally imbalanced, and I would highly suggest to get something like maybe get them like an opalite. Look at how beautiful this crystal is. Very powerful, very beautiful, and it's really absolutely essential when it comes to like a depression, when it comes to like anxiety and things like that, because opalite has this beautiful ability to actually balance our energies in a way to make us feel much better, okay. And another thing, what I think it's very important to get, and especially when it's anything to do with depression, negativity, or negative feelings in general, black tourmaline, it's absolutely amazing. I would highly suggest to get like maybe black tourmaline for this particular family member. And black tourmaline has got this amazing powerful ability to absorb negative energy, to absorb any negativity that can be like caused by somebody else, or in general, if we don't feel good, if we don't feel negative, black tourmaline is probably one of the most powerful crystals you can possibly get for your own protection against negative energies in general, and for the protection, for the in general protection of people in your life, your loved ones, and for like these particular situations when your family member is going through so many difficulties. Black tourmaline, the combination of black tourmaline and opalite, what I just said, what I've just mentioned, is absolutely crucial for you, for your family member, or whoever needs this. Just to mention, black tourmaline and all these beautiful crystals you can get on my website, or you can get through my website. So I think it's very, very important to get to your family member, because it's going to help her to actually get through things much quicker, and it should help you, your family member, to be much stronger, you know, to be stronger much sooner, to get back on her feet much quicker and much sooner, okay. And I think it's very important, okay. And the third part of November, it's also going to be very big realization, and this is going to be for those of you that started doing something. You see, there is going to be a new realization with the business, certain part of business. So for example, if you're working for yourself, you started something like about roughly 8 or 9 months ago. You started something particular, and this particular thing you started with your work, and you will realize that it didn't really work out. You will probably realize that you maybe spent more money for that particular thing than what you got out of it, for example. But however, to make it simpler, if you work for yourself, if you have your own business and you started doing something 7 or 8 months ago, and that particular thing you don't see any outcome of it, you will come to realization that you will actually you don't want to do that particular thing, and you will come to realization that it's actually time to move on. on from that particular thing that you started with your work, with your business. It's time to move on. If it's not working, and if it didn't work so far, you will realize that it's never going to work again. And I think it's quite good. It is going to be very good realization for you, because after this point, you're just going to allow other things to come into your business, and you're going to allow other things to connect to your business, other new things, other new energies to connect to your business. Okay, and if you guys, and this is for those of you guys that are actually working for the company, this is slightly different now, what I'm going to say. For those of you Cancerians that are actually working for the company, at the end of November, it's going to be very, very important, very interesting, very different. Your energies are going to be completely shaked up, and absolutely shaked up to the point that you will want to change your career completely. I can see that lots of you Cancerians, most of you Cancerians, are just suddenly out of the blue, right at the end of November 2016, start thinking about the fact that you want to change your career. And it is going to be very interesting, because for those of you that will want to change career, this is when all the magic is actually going to start happening, you see, because this is when things are going to start happening for you. There is something very interesting going to manifest in your life, and it's going to, and it's connected to your work, it's connected to your career, but it's completely different to what you've done before. New beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings, and new beginnings, new career, new job, and it is all going to make sense at the end of November 2016. Also, what I think it's really important to do now is to get maybe a Sitchin cluster. It's absolutely amazing. It's ridiculously powerful. It's one of the most amazing crystals, one of the most powerful crystals, because trust me guys, there is a lot going to be happening when it comes to your career. There is a lot going to be happening when it comes to your finances. Okay, there are certain decisions that you're going to need to make, and especially when it comes to work, and especially when it comes to career. Lots of you are going to be a little bit confused with this particular feeling, especially those of you that were just out of the blue, you're going to start thinking about changing your career. This is nothing unusual. This is purely because these particular energies are going to shake everything up. These particular energies have been around your sign, or have been in your sign 3 or 4 years ago. So now these particular energies are back into your sign. Now they will refresh you, and they're going to make you see crystal clear certain things about your career, certain things about your finances. You're going to be like, towards the end of November, you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't do that. Oh my God, I can't believe why I didn't do that before. Why I didn't think of that earlier. You see, these type of feelings you're going to get. And that's why I think it's extremely important to get like an amethyst. I'm keep on saying amethyst. And a Sitchin cluster. Sitchin cluster is extremely powerful to help us. It's going to help you to make the best possible decision when it comes to your work, career, finances. It's going to help you to make the best possible decision, and also it's going to help you to get the right job, to get the right career, and also to attract wealth and fortune. So it's a very important crystal to have. You can keep it anywhere in your home, or you can keep it on your desk. Very important indeed. Okay, so I think a lot is going to be happening. Now, when it comes to relationships, guys, I can see that some of you see there are lots of big changes going to be happening when it comes to November 2016. So for those of you that are actually in relationships that you have been unhappy with your partner, this is going to be very important time. This is going to, the end of November, it's going to be the time when you're going to make a very big decision when it comes to your relationships. And this is strictly for those of you Cancerians. This is very enhanced, the end of November. It's a very enhanced, especially for those of you Cancerians who are in unhappy relationships. And I repeat, unhappy relationships. If you're in a happy relationship, then you just ignore this. But if you're in an unhappy relationship, the end of November is very important, because you are going to make a very big decision when it comes to your relationship and when it comes to your life in general. And you will see exactly what I mean when the end of November starts happening. And that particular decision that you're going to make when it comes to your relationship that you've been unhappy with for such a long time, it is going to be very wise decision. Okay, and that particular decision sorry, you're gonna make about your relationships that you've been unhappy about, it's also going to come from an older woman. Older, wise, extremely powerful woman is going to give you really, really good advice. This woman is very powerful, she's very successful, she's much older than yourself, but she's very, very wise, and her third psychic eye is extremely enhanced, and you know this. And that particular person is actually going to give you a really, really good advice, and you will follow this through. So it's very important to watch for the advice of this wise, wise lady that is going to be almost life-changing, okay? Like literally life-changing. And also, what else I was going to say, that basically for those of you guys that are actually retired, and for those of you that are not working, it's also going to something very good is going to manifest in your life. It's going to happen at the end of November. A new course, something new you're going to start doing in your life. Something new is going to manifest in your life. It's going to be either course, or either you're going to start socializing with certain people, and then certain hobby is going to come through. It's to do with a course, and certain course or certain hobby. It's not only that you're going to enjoy yourself, you're going to rediscover yourself, guys. You're going to start loving life again. It's going to give you so much it's going to give you a boost of energy. There is a certain realization that you're going to have through this course, certain realization that you're going to have through this hobby, and that certain realization is going to make you realize not only that you enjoy yourself so much, not only that you rediscover yourself, you're going to realize a certain business opportunity out of this, certain business opportunity, and it's all going to make sense to you. And that particular that particular business opportunity, you're going to realize through this course or hobby, it's going to go a really, really long way. But you're going to have to wait for the end of November to see this. This is going to be very, very important, and it's going to be rather life-changing. And can I just say one more thing? Yeah, okay, another thing that I wanted to say, that for those of you that are single, oh dear, dear, dear. For those of you Cancerians, my lovely Cancerians that are single, there is someone very, very special, someone very, very interesting going to manifest. New beginning, somebody who you don't know, somebody who you've never met before. This is a brand new person in your life, it's a brand new energy, and it's going to start absolutely beautifully. It's a really beautiful person that is going to manifest in your life, or start manifesting in your life, that is actually absolutely going to change your life upside down. But it's just, this person is going to make you feel like nobody else before this. This person is going to make you feel absolutely amazing. It is going to be like this. As soon as you look at each other, that will be it, and you're gonna absolutely love it. So I do see a love on the cards for those of you that are single, and it's going to happen right at the end of November 2016. Wow, I'm really happy for you, because this is going to be something really, really special. Thank you very much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.